all-nighter. Street magic, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just a kid from Fall River, what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there, they ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame, gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife, transparent police, body cams that's live, I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it, even though when involving police it becomes public info. But that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying, panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying, parents crying, losing kids, half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth, teach them right and wrong when not to shoot? Started young in kindergarten, mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings. The senior year, let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR, less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just a kid from Fall River. It's just my observations, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. It's all-nighter. All-nighter. Street magic, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just a kid from Fall River, what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there, they ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame, gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife, transparent police, body cams that's live, I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it, even though when involving police it becomes public info. But that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying, panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying, parents crying, losing kids, half my generation that are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth, teach them right and wrong when not to shoot? Started young in kindergarten, mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings. The senior year, let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR, less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just a kid from Fall River. It's just my observations, chopped in silence. Cali Azul on the beat. It's all-nighter. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Aaron, all-nighter. This is the Fall River Experience, episode 9. Make sure you share this out to your news feed. Share this to groups, tag people in a post, tag people in the comment section. Send this out to like-minded individuals in Messenger. It is highly appreciated. Also, if you are an admin or a moderator of a group on Facebook, share this to your group and put at everyone. It'll tag everyone in the group in a notification. Again, highly appreciated. Now we are streaming on 2 different platforms, 3 different locations. We are on YouTube, on the Street Magic Multimedia YouTube. Also on Facebook, on the Fall River Experience Facebook page, and Aaron All-Nighter Facebook page. So make sure you follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, and invite your friends and family to like the page. Now, with that being said, I start each and every episode with the weather. That way, if you haven't been outside yet today, you know how to dress for the day. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
You can go on and learn so much about
It's a really cool place. Just genius to turn that negative comment into, you know, something that's probably going to make them a lot of money.
Like, was the person kidding when they said that? Obviously, it's not an aquarium. It's the opposite of one.
They were probably going, thinking it was an aquarium. They saw the
Maybe.
whaling, like, I can see whales in an aquarium? No. Anyway, we are looking at dry skies at the moment for the most part, but we had a lot of rain yesterday. Take a look at the rainfall totals over the last month, over the summer, and for the year. We're more than 3 inches above average for the month of July. That's pretty good. And we've got some more rain in the forecast for today and next week. For the summer, we're looking at almost 2 inches above average in terms of the total rainfall for the entire year. That's where we're still seeing a deficit, but it's getting smaller and smaller. And the deficit actually extends back into last year. The rain, that heavy rain, is gone. It's actually a few sprinkles and showers in northwest Rhode Island. Won't be around for too much longer. Providence 72, a lot of clouds still hanging around. Lincoln, you can see a lot of clouds here. Temperature at 71. There are some bright spots out there. We're starting to see more and more in the way of sun. We're in the low 70s, low to mid 70s across all of southern New England. 3 key things for you to know about. Very humid weather for today. Could be a PM thunderstorm. Nothing like what we had yesterday, but certainly a quick shower or thunderstorm in the cards for later in the day. Also have a high surf advisor. If you're going to the beach, especially in the afternoon, you're going to notice some pretty big waves crashing on the shoreline. And as a result of that, there could be some dangerous rip currents as well. So use extra caution in the water. Satellite radar picture is showing this big area of rain and thunder off to our south and east. That's missing us. We're starting to see this clearing line working its way right towards southern New England. So we're looking at improving weather this morning, but it's very humid, and it'll stay humid through the day until this blue line with the blue triangles works its way across the region. That happens this evening. So we're looking at humid weather for today. Now, as that cold front works its way a little closer, we'll be seeing a shower or thunderstorm around late in the afternoon and during the evening, say like 2 to 7 p.m. or so, the chance of that. Then we're drying out with northwesterly winds, bringing in less humid air. Tomorrow looks beautiful. There might be a little bit of cloudiness early on, but we'll see less humid air settling in for the entire day. Now on Friday, looks good. High pressures moving in, controlling things, keeping all the clouds and the rain away. And you know what? The weekend looks really nice as well. For today, some clouds giving way to sun, then a shower or a thunderstorm in the afternoon. And again, not every community sees them. 83 degrees today, very humid through our Wednesday. Out on the beaches today, clouds giving way to sun. There could be a thunderstorm around later in the day. Rip current risk is pretty high today as a result of that high surf, and there is that high surf advisory. Out on the bay, winds becoming southwest, gusting to 25 knots, especially down near the coastline. Could be a thunderstorm around later in the day. Boaters, just keep that in mind. For tonight, we are looking at temperatures to be dipping down into the low 60s, humidity dropping, skies clearing out, setting us up for a stellar day tomorrow. 80 degrees, much less humid air in place, plenty of sunshine. Looking ahead into the weekend, we keep it Friday, Saturday, Sunday looking nice. Sunshine, low 80s, humidity nice and low, just really comfortable weather for the end of the week.
Looking beautiful, TJ, and starting to see that sun shining finally. You can see that here over.
A little bit here and there, yeah.
Yeah, we started off with some gray skies, but it's
all right. So gray skies, rain yesterday. Today, it's going to be like 83 to 85, humid outside. Super humid outside. So, guys, listen, you're going to sweat your balls off. Just saying. But at least, it's not flooding like last night. It's possibility, but it's not right now. So that's good. Now, moving along. Monday, we talked about a nonverbal autistic person who was assaulted at Kennedy Park. Well, we have an update. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
Breaks your heart knowing that that person has can't help itself.
New in the night team, disturbing cell phone video now leading to criminal charges. Fall River police say a former adult home employee is accused of assaulting a client that had developmental disabilities.
This video was taken at Kennedy Park. A person nearby took out his camera and started to record. The night team's Leanna Falk is live in studio with the video that sparked the investigation. Leanna?
Yeah, Patrice, Dan, police say that employee has now been charged with assault and battery on a disabled person. Now, tonight we're hearing from the man behind the camera and why advocates say proper training matters.
This lady was being dragged by this other lady and tossing her to the ground.
The video is difficult to watch. It shows a now former employee of Crystal Springs, a nonprofit which operates group homes for adults with disabilities, forcefully restraining a client at Kennedy Park last Thursday. Fall River resident Carlos Mello was driving when he spotted them.
I'm a grown man, and I'm telling you that I've cried because I've seen that poor lady going through that.
According to Mello, the employee kneed the woman in the back twice, dragged her across the pavement, then left her in the sun while walking to the shade. Fall River police have since charged the employee with assault and battery on a disabled person. Casey Gartland is the executive director of West Bay RI. He says the video crossed the line.
The person is using strategies, or I would even say somewhat abusive strategies, to harm the person.
Gartland says direct support professionals receive specialized crisis intervention training focused on verbal de-escalation, changing the environment, and giving physical space when necessary. He says putting hands on someone should be a last resort.
And if you're going to do it, it's because there was something that was going to be potentially dangerous that was going to occur.
In a statement to NBC 10, Crystal Springs says the employee was immediately removed from contact with clients and has since been terminated, adding the actions shown in the video do not reflect the standards, values, or expectations of the organization.
It's so against agency protocol and probably will result in a termination.
Carlos Mello says the families deserve better.
It breaks your heart knowing that that person can't help itself.
Crystal Springs says it has been in direct contact with the victim's family and has implemented additional safeguards. Fall River police say they've also notified the Disabled Persons Protection Commission, which is conducting its own follow-up investigation. Live in studio, Leanna Falk, NBC 10 News.
Absolutely horrible. Like I said Monday, it's disgusting behavior. It really is. And I feel like she's going to get hers when she gets locked up. She's not going to probably get a long sentence, unfortunately, because it might be her first offense, and there's sentencing guidelines depending on how many times you've committed such crime. Usually first offense is slap on the wrist, especially for a crime like that. I think that man did the right thing and took the video, made sure the authorities were contacted, made sure that disabled person was safe and no longer being assaulted and abused, especially since they could not defend themselves. And it's just a tragic scenario. Hopefully the trauma from that incident doesn't have a lasting effect on the disabled individual. Now, this next video clip is Fall River, Massachusetts related and Tiverton, Rhode Island related. And you're going to want to know why. Okay? Well, I'm going to play this video and you're going to find out and check it out. We'll talk about it.
It's a problem that spans not just city, but state lines. Neighbors along the waterfront in Fall River are fed up with potholes plaguing the only road that leads to their homes. But that road is technically in Tiverton, and there are questions about who should pay to fix it. NBC 10's Mike Cerullo is live on Aruda Lane tonight. Mike?
Well, Patrice, to call it a bumpy ride, that's actually an understatement. Residents describe it to me like something out of a war zone. There are potholes, just like this one, several inches deep, all over this road, and residents have no other choice but to drive straight through.
It's treacherous. It's a hazard.
The potholes look like an IED went off.
It's unpassable, it's unsafe.
Neighbors say they've had enough of the crumbling conditions along Aruda Lane.
And the potholes, and when it rains, you can't even see them, so you really wreck your car.
We're talking expensive repairs on expensive cars.
Imagine trying to get a fire truck or an ambulance right through this road. Look at these potholes. They're several inches deep, and they are all over this road. If it wouldn't stop the response completely, it would at least delay it when every second counts.
It is a massive public safety concern, in my opinion.
Fall River City Councilman Christopher Peckham says the Fall River neighborhood at the end of the road can't wait any longer for a solution.
I do have an email from the fire chief saying if this road worsens anymore, he's going to have to shut it down.
What do? We've cried out to everybody. I mean, we need some help down here.
The potholes are technically in Tiverton. It's a private road that runs through a dairy farm. But the town of Tiverton does not accept Aruda Lane, which means they won't pay for its maintenance.
It was agreed upon by both parties that this is actually Fall River's problem.
Tiverton Town Council President John Edwards says he's looking out for Tiverton taxpayers first, like those who live along Cynthia Ave.
Far be it from me to put residents in Fall River ahead of my constituents.
A city spokesperson in Fall River says the city's legal department is reviewing the situation. But for those who drive this every day,
somebody has to take responsibility.
The wait is agonizing.
This issue needs to be addressed permanently.
Do you think it's fair that it's taken this long?
Absolutely not.
Well, we're all taxpaying Fall River residents. We shouldn't be treated any differently.
Just because we're a small percentage of the city doesn't mean that we should be overlooked.
Now, you'd probably guess the price tag to fix all of this. Of course, it's going to be pretty steep. No official estimates have been made at this time, but I'm told it could be somewhere in the six-figure range. We'll keep you updated. But for now, live in Tiverton, Mike Cerullo, NBC 10 News.
All right, so the road, it's tricky. Okay, so Aruda Lane, technically, the road was Tiverton, Rhode Island. But you heard the town council member of Tiverton say that Fall River and Tiverton made a deal that it's Fall River's problem. Well, apparently Fall River is unaware of this deal. Otherwise, City Councilor Chris Peckham would not be trying to contact Tiverton to see what's up with this road. Now, unfortunately, I feel like this road will only continue to be neglected. You have not only Fall River, Massachusetts, but Tiverton, Rhode Island, both pointing the finger in the blame game and saying, hey, I'm not responsible, but I'm not responsible. No, you're responsible. No, I'm not. You are. And what that does is affect the residents of Aruda Lane. It causes damage on their vehicles. That road looked like it was in the reservation. It really did. And for the fire department to say that if the road gets any worse, they would have to close the road. Well, how would that affect the people living on that road, since that's the only road to leave their property? They're going to be stuck home, not allowed to leave. Will Fall River just wash its hands of the road and be like, it's not my road either. Cool, you guys are on your own, and make it a private road? Should Aruda's Dairy Farm be responsible for Aruda's Lane that cuts through their dairy farm? Some real questions that need to be had. Comment how you feel below in the comment section. Now, moving along. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Fall River and Wareham registered sex offender accused of threatening to rape woman and her child. That's the ripper right there. A local man is facing some disturbing charges. According to Fayette County District Attorney's Office, DA Mike Abule, on April 15th, 2026, his office was made aware of numerous threats being made from a phone number originating in Massachusetts to a woman in Masontown Borough, Pennsylvania. Okay, so this crime was over the phone. This individual located the victim through a site known as Clapper, where she was posting legal content. The communications included multiple threats to rape the woman and her young child. Chief Thomas Obarto of Masontown Police Department investigated this matter and was able to trace the contact number to Joshua Dargon of Wareham and Fall River, Massachusetts. Dargon is a registered sex offender in both communities. Charges were filed against Dargon, including criminal use of a communication facility, obscene use of a communication facility, terroristic threats, stalking, and harassment charges. Dargon was apprehended on these charges by the Wareham Police Department and was extradited Friday, July 17th to Fayette County, where he was held without bail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for July 28th. Dargon is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But the Ripper said that he was going to rape the girl and the kid. Okay, they got the text messages and phone proof, and it's traced to his phone. And it's like, bro, it was you. It wasn't somebody else using your phone, because that don't happen, bro. It don't. Skin is horrible, heinous rippers. Anyways, remember Monday we were talking about the lady who got hit by the car on Brayton Ave? She was critically injured and her dog unfortunately passed away. Well, a family friend issues an update. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Family friend issues update after Fall River collision leaves woman seriously injured, dog deceased. This picture of the woman and the dog. An update has been issued for a woman seriously injured in a collision that killed her pet dog. According to Lieutenant Mendez, it has been confirmed that a woman and her dog were struck by a motor vehicle. The woman sustained critical injuries and was transported to a trauma center. The dog died as a result of his injuries. According to a family friend, however, and a GoFundMe fundraiser, doctors have been performing CAT scans every 6 hours on Jessica to closely monitor the bleeding and pressure in her brain. Oof. Thankfully, the most recent scans show that the bleeding has not increased or worsened, which is an encouraging sign. At this time, the medical team has not been able to perform any surgeries because the swelling in her brain remains too severe. Their priority is to continue monitoring her closely and wait until it is safe to proceed. So she's having some serious brain swelling right now. The family friend stated that Jessica and her beloved dog shared a special bond. Jessica will need multiple surgeries, and the fundraisers to help cover her medical expenses, ongoing hospital care, future treatments, rehabilitation, and other unexpected costs. The incident is still currently under investigation by the Major Crimes Division and members of the Accident Reconstruction Unit. Prayers for a speedy recovery and condolences on the passing of the pet dog. Extremely unfortunate scenario, and it's sad. People, be careful out there when you're driving. Be careful when you're walking. Be alert, aware, vigilant, please. Now, getting to this next topic, And before I do, share this out to your news feed, share this to groups, tag people in a post, tag them in the comments, because we still got a lot to talk about on today's episode. But there was a post on Facebook that went viral about Christopher's Cafe on South Main Street here in Fall River, Massachusetts. An anonymous post in a Fall River Facebook group claimed something about clutter and plants in front of his storefront that could, even though it looks nice, could possibly cause a safety risk or a safety concern. So we're going to play a clip of the post and of what Christopher's Cafe has in front of its restaurant. Different angles of the picture where you can see how wide the walking space is on the sidewalk. And you comment how you feel below. Do you think more businesses should be doing what Christopher's does and putting plants outside their storefront and beautifying their business? Or do you feel like it's sloppy, clutter, and it's a safety risk? Check this out. We'll talk about it. Here's the post. While this is quite lovely, it appears to be overly crowded for a sidewalk and could pose a safety risk. An anonymous person relaxing Rambutan and a bunch of numbers. Now here's the front of the business. There's the walking way. You can see about 1 square on the sidewalk. There's some outside dining. A bench in front of the bus stop so people waiting for public transportation have somewhere to sit. And then more angle right there. You can see that there's that one clear sidewalk block. Now, do you feel that it's ADA compliant? Do you feel like a wheelchair could get through while somebody's walking on the side of the person with the wheelchair? Now, in Fall River, according to the city charter, for outside seating and outside dining, you need a special permit from the licensing board to allow that. And they're kind of strict on outside dining. They even gave Raising Cane's a hard time. So, is this something that Christopher's Cafe has the license for? Is it approved? Is it something that's even bothering anybody? Or was this just a Karen that wanted to complain and do it anonymously, not to face backlash? Who knows? I personally feel like it's a little too much. Could cut down about like half of what he's got outside and it'd still look great. I think it's a little overcrowded, but there's still enough room for people to get by. I don't know if it's ADA compliant. I'm not outside with a ruler and measuring tape, but that's up to city officials to see if they even want to pursue something like this, to see if it's an ordinance violation, or continue to worry about bigger things in the city. So comment below on how you feel. Now, moving along, we have the owner of the Fall River Reporter Facebook page, who happens to live in Swansea, wrote a post, an opinion article, giving 8 reasons why Fall River should bring back the purple bag pay-as-you-throw program. I'm going to get into those 8 reasons. And then I'm going to get into a video that was posted this morning of a mayoral candidate for the city in 2027 reacting to this post about us bringing back purple bags and if we should and so forth. So we're going to get to the opinion article and then the video reaction from a future mayoral candidate in the city. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Opinion. 8 reasons Fall River should bring back the purple bags. Yes, the purple bags were the final straw that broke Will Flanagan's political back. Not because it was a bad idea, but because the lack of messaging and proper implementation. Politics in Fall River has become a blood sport the past decade where 2 mayors got recalled, police chiefs don't make it past 2 years, and you could lose a foot dipping your toe into the political waters. And Fall River political ideas succeed or fail almost immediately based on how well mayors get their message out. And when it comes to the pay-as-you-throw purple bags, the message received was, I'm increasing fees. I'm increasing your taxes. So, touches dipped in fuel. The truth was, yes, residents saw a new fee. But if the program was ran properly, residents would save money in the long run. Since Flanagan introduced the purple bags and Jay-Z tried to enforce it but got rid of them, recalled trash and recycling has cost taxpayers a fortune. Just watch the topic come up at any city council meeting and you'll learn just how bad it is. Contracts have become meaningless and costs always spike. There are 8 reasons Fall River should bring back the purple bags. 1, it's equitable. Why should a person who throws away 1 pound of trash pay the same as a family throwing away 20 pounds of trash? In Swansea, my wife and I throw away 1 bag of trash every 2 weeks. Our neighbor with the large family throws away multiple bags a week. How would it make sense that we pay the same fee/tax? Instead, we pay about $7 a month, and my neighbor pays $14. 2, it's affordable. In Swansea, the pay-as-you-throw trash bags cost $3.50 each for a 33-gallon bag, and $2 for 15 gallons. We use about 2 33-gallon bags per month, so our monthly trash bill is about $7 a month or $84 a year. In Fall River, the average person likely pays hundreds of dollars a year for trash through their taxes or rent. 3, it increases recycling. I'd estimate we recycle 3 times as much as we dispose of trash. People paying per bag of trash are more likely to recycle when it's no cost to them. The financial incentive leads to much higher diversion. Massachusetts communities with pay-as-you-throw have better recycling percentages. Cities and towns can make money on some recycling programs and the pay-as-you-throw. Meadows can generate revenue, and Fall River's purple bags generated about $2 million in revenue. As long as the program is managed well and residents follow the rules, it's a win-win. 5, you pay more for trash and recycling today than with purple bags. Without the purple bags, Fall River pays for the trash and recycling through property taxes. If you own a property or pay rent in Fall River, you're paying for trash recycling pickup directly through property taxes or indirectly through rent. Now, 6, reduces overall waste generation. Households produce significantly less trash. Example, 30% less in Massachusetts towns who pay as you throw versus those without. As people rethink consumption, reuse items, so forth. 7, proven success across thousands of communities, over 7,000 U.S. municipalities, including many in Massachusetts, use it effectively to meet their waste reduction goals. And 8, the more you recycle, the fewer resources are needed to be extracted from the earth. Now, I hear the sentiment. I hear it loud and clear. However, I feel like, again, that's putting the money in the footing and responsibility for the trash on the taxpayer. Whether you got to pay more for special bags or you're paying it indirectly through rent or property taxes. Either way, you're paying it. Now, for the argument, well, if you have less trash, you pay less. I didn't see any rents or property taxes changing when we had the pay-as-you-throw program. When we had the purple bags in Fall River, no landlord said, hey, they're not picking up our trash anymore outside, and we all got to foot the bill for purple bags. So you know what? That cost on average about $35 a month, and I'm going to give that off to you on your rent. That didn't happen. So bringing the purple bags back with the already increased property tax and higher rents is only going to cost the Fall River taxpayer twice. Double dip now. Because it's not like the city's going to lower the taxes to implement the trash bags. We're broke. We need money. Now, what was suggested in the last city council meeting by City Councilor Chris Peckham was to start collecting bulky items from businesses. Since Fall River doesn't do that anymore, and we used to. Another thing that was discussed is bulky item pickup kind of costs Fall River more than we make because we haven't raised the prices in years on anything except for mattresses. So while the rest of everything in the world got affected by inflation, don't worry, our prices in Fall River for bulky item pickup didn't. To the point we started losing money on certain items. But we still did it and didn't raise the prices because we apparently don't know how to make sense. That makes dollars. Bring the bulky item prices up for pickup. Fine for illegal dumping higher than you do now. I don't care if it's $250 fine or $150 fine. These people are dumping hundreds of dollars worth of trash. And the fine is cheaper than what it costs for them to dump their stuff. Put something ridiculous for illegal dumping. I don't know, $1,000 fine. Guess what? You're not going to do that again. And if you can't pay the fine, we'll just sentence you to community service. X amount of hours cleaning up the community. You want to fuck around and find out? Go ahead. No, instead, we always try to find ways of getting money out of the residents. Always. Sean Kadeem, city councilor, brought up a great idea about how about if certain housing buildings, apartment complexes and so forth, need extra barrels or extra recycling barrels, we charge them more. Like, here's your standard rate that we cover on the house, but if you want to dump more than that every week, well, guess what? It costs you X amount of dollars a month now. And honestly, if we have a waste disposal program in place where we have all these trash trucks and sanitation workers, and we're bringing everything to Lewiston Street, sorting it out, shipping it out, and basically selling our trash by shipping it out, why don't we cut throat of private businesses that are doing waste disposal and generate more revenue?
And then we would be shipping out more trash and recycling and getting more money back, on top of getting paid to pick up private trash. Like, we did a big fight to stop picking up businesses' trash, which made sense. It was a big fight Michelle Dion had, city councilor, and she was right on. We shouldn't be picking up the trash of businesses for free. However, we stopped picking it up and sent them all to private companies. What we could have did was look at the price of the private companies and say, hey, guess what? I'll do it 5% cheaper a month. Everybody's going to go to the cheaper option, especially in trash disposal. You really don't care who takes the trash as long as you take it. You do that, and then guess what? Money, 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 money. It's called revenue. Now, let's get into this video of future mayoral candidate Robert Barcellos, aka DJ Boom, who voices how he feels about the purple bags and pay-as-you-throw program. And like I said, and he says in this video, he will be running next year for Fall River Mayor. So get familiar with the candidate if you don't know him now. He's letting it know how he feels about certain topics now. Check this out. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. How are we today? It's Hump Day. Hump Day's here. Hump Day. It's almost over, y'all. If you ain't ready, you better get ready. Holy crap. Are y'all okay this morning? Y'all alright? Because it rained like the dickens yesterday. The city was flooded again. And you know what I know it's bad? It floods so bad my damn studio floods out. Alright? I get the Quequechan River running right through my studio when it rains like that. So yeah, I know how bad it is. Christ. Y'all alright? Your car's okay? Do you need a boat? Let me know. Let me know. I'll help you out. I got a big truck. Man. Rained like the dickens yesterday. Shit. But I hope we're all doing alright. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. It's a happy day. Should be a good day today. It's going to be humid, so, you know, if you don't have to be outside, don't be. Or if you're going to be outside, try to stay shaded and hydrated and all that other bullshit. Look at me, I'm a rapper and I didn't even know it. Shit. I said hydrated and stay shaded. But anyways, guys, I'm going through Facebook today like the morning newspaper, and I see an ad about the goddamn purple bags again now. They want to try to bring back the purple bags. Again. Tap it on the fucking resident's shoulder. Hey, give us more money. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. God, I'm so tired of living in this city. Every time they want something or something needs to be done or they want new revenue, let's tap the resident's shoulder and say, hey, give us more money. Guys, that's not making new revenue. God, who the freak put these people in these freaking chairs? It's freaking ridiculous. Every freaking time. Every son of a bitchin' time. Pardon my gosh darn French. But every goddamn motherfucking time there's something that needs to be done, they don't think about how to make money. is just ask the residents, let's just tax the residents more money. We'll bring back the purple bags. That'll save you all money. No, it won't. They did that already. It was a failure. Like, God dang it. It doesn't take much brains to be able just to make new revenue. Make it. God bless. It's almost like nobody remembers the American dream of being able to start things, to be able to make money. Shit, man. I don't know if it's the city council that needs to hear it. I don't know if it's the mayor's office that we need to hear it, or it's the goddamn residents that need to hear it. Well, maybe it's everybody together. But shit, man. Every time they want something, it's tapping our goddamn pockets. Oh, we need new revenue, so you gotta pay for it. Like, no. Absolutely not. How about the city council makes new revenue? How about the mayor make new revenue? How about we create new things for this revenue? There's so many different things we could do. We have a whole waterfront that's unused, untapped. Millions of dollars spent on it so it can look good, but we don't use it. How about we use it and make revenue? God. Bring back functions. Make revenue. There's so many different things we can... I'm not even going to get into it right now, what everything we can do. Because I'm going to hold on to some good nuggets. Because I promise y'all, 2027, I'll be running for mayor of this damn city. I am aggravated. I am frustrated. I am tired of how we're being treated. Every single gosh darn time something's needed, let's go to the resident's pocket. Damn it! Damn it! Nobody can freaking... I don't want to say nobody, because that's saying that everybody's in need. But there's a lot of god darn people in this city that can't live. They can't eat. Some of y'all can't afford your power. But we're supposed to buy purple bags. Fuck them in their bags. Plain and simple. Fuck them in their bags. Guys, I'm going to do everything I can in my power to work for y'all. Because this is crap. I am frustrated. I am aggravated. I am tired. And I know many of y'all are tired just as much as I am. God damn it. Property taxes are up. Water is through the goddamn roof. But you can't drink it. You're going to pay money for all this fucking water that you can't even drink. Pardon my crash out, but I've had it. And I hope some of y'all are just as mad as I am. I hope some of y'all are just as mad as I am. Because if you're just as mad as I am, stand on the side of me, not behind me. Stand on the side of me and let's do something about it. Let's give this damn city back to us. We built this damn city. We deserve it. It's ours. Don't let them price you out of your homes. Don't let them price you out of your life. This is garbage. And we need to fix it. And there's only one way to do it. There's only one way to do it. And it's not bitching here. It's not bitching here. And in 2027, you're going to see that. I'm going to do the best I can for y'all. I promise y'all that. God bless. Have a great day. I love y'all. But I need to get out of here because the more and more I'm thinking about this, the more and more aggravated I'm getting, the more and more frustrated I am, and I might end up saying something that I don't want to say. But I am frustrated. I'm aggravated, and I hope you all are too. Because like I said, if you all are as frustrated, as aggravated as I am, then stand on the side of me and help me. stand on the side of me and help me. Because I'm trying to help y'all. Don't stand behind me. I don't want people behind me. I want you all on the side of me. And let's get this done. Once and for all. Because there's no reason why people should have to work and choose between food or power. And when freaking wintertime comes, then what? Food or heat? So we can buy purple bags? So we can pay out the roof for freaking water that we can't drink?
Hear that? I hear that. Like I said, I personally feel we can do plenty of other things before we resort back to pay as you throw in this city. Like he stated, there's a lot of people in this city that are having a hard time with rent, with food, utilities. Now you're going to add extra fees and the requirements or rules of what can be recycled and can't be is confusing because it constantly changes. For a while in Fall River, you weren't allowed to recycle pizza boxes. However, now they accept pizza boxes. So which one is it and why? And if you're spending all this money trying to teach people how to recycle and all of that, well, you're wasting money if you keep switching up what you can recycle. It's like taking a course in something, and then the whole course changes. You're going to have to take that course again. And if you don't have the money to teach people again, well, how are they going to know? And honestly, Fall River City government puts it on their Fall River Facebook page. It gets no views. There's no traction, no nothing. No good SEO qualities and nothing. So people aren't going to get the message. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid from Fall River. I'm born and raised here. Now, speaking of born and raised in Fall River, this is for all the people in Fall River that have lived here for years, either born and raised or majority of your life. Now, when I say Pleasant Street rainstorm, those four words together, if you are a lifelong resident of Fall River or you've been here a while, your brain instantly thinks flood. Instantly. Well, that's nothing new. We think, yeah, it's been going on forever. We're going to see how long in this next video slide of how long it's really been flooding for. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Now, that's a photo from last night. Mercedes-Benz. Look at this. It's got to be 60s, 50s. We're going to take a look at that one more time. Again, you see last night. And then you could just tell by the make and models of those cars. We're in late 50s, early 60s. And Pleasant Street was flooded. Pleasant Street been flooding for like 50 years. Maybe we clean the sewer basins, make them deeper, so they catch all the junk. Instead of street sweeping in neighborhoods that are clean and tidy, how about we focus street sweeping on Pleasant Street, Stafford Square area, that intersection? That way it doesn't fill up the sewers and add extra junk that clogs it. How about we try that? And if that doesn't work, well, then dig that bitch up and fix it. But Fall River is not really known for fixing things or like maintaining things. Like the Pearl Street garage. Disrepair. Check this out, we'll talk about it. It's the top level of the garage. They got it closed off because, look at it. That's not safe. The ceiling's falling down. The beams are all cracked, rusted. Fall River, what are we doing? I know the motto is we'll try, but can we try harder? Like, I don't think we're trying enough. Like I said, I know, I get it, we'll try. But we gotta try harder than this. We can do better, Fall River. Speaking of do better, Fall River. Like I stated earlier, it's expensive to live in the city. Like Robert Barcellos said, the candidate for mayor next year, he said it's expensive to live. People can't afford their power, their food. I mean, all of that. It leads to people doing things like this. When people are broke, down and out, hopeless, maybe addicted to something, this happens. Check it out. We'll talk about it. This video captures a man entering a vehicle near Diman High School off Eastern Ave in Fall River Sunday night. The light went on. He didn't even flinch. He was like, yeah, so now I can see better. So can the camera. Look at that. Zoom in. In color. They definitely got the top-notch security. So the guy's got a little bit of a receding hairline in the corners. They're going back. Got the man bun. He checking everywhere. Back seat, front seat, everywhere. Grabbed a bunch of stuff. Looks up. Oh shit. Oops. I'm out. And then he leaves. But it's not like he's worried about getting caught. Because look at, he goes directly across the street to this van. Now you may be thinking, he might have a car, and he might be just breaking in to rob stuff, be a thief. Then you see that that door doesn't close. Nope, he's not driving away. He's just going to the very next car he could see. And 2 cars in a row, unlocked. Fall River, do better. Okay? Do better. You know the economy's tough. You know people are struggling. That's kind of like a convenience store leaving the door unlocked at night when they close. Just imagine businesses leaving their doors unlocked when they close up shop and go home. Would they have a business the next day? Realistically, most likely not. What makes you think leaving your car doors unlocked on public streets or in an area where it's a driveway and it's accessible by the public, to trust the random public, knowing how addiction has crippled the country, how mental health issues is through the roof, how the economy is burdening so many people. Lock your doors. Granted, the person should not have been robbing cars. Not at all. Horrible action, should have never did it. However, two wrongs don't make it right. And you might say, well, it's not wrong if I don't lock my car doors. People just shouldn't be thieves. True. People should also not be dumbasses and leave their car doors unlocked and think that we live in a nice, quiet, rural community. We don't. This is a city. Fall River is a city, a gateway city in Massachusetts. One of 26 that's aimed for higher potential growth. So, the days of leaving doors unlocked have been long gone. And if you're just catching up to the update now, lock your doors. Thank you. Check this out. We'll talk about it. ICE Boston has announced the arrest of Alex Morocho Lave from Ecuador. Stating his criminal history includes pending charges for assault battery on a family or household member and violation of an abuse prevention order. That's the guy right there. ICE Boston picked him up from Fall River Courthouse. He was pending a case. And they said, hey, you're not legal. You gotta go. Adios. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but shit happens. Now, speaking of fucked up, this next clip is fucked up. It's unfortunate news. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Former Fall River School Committee member who was also involved in the Council on Aging and the Superior Court has passed away. Photo of the man right there. Former man known for his decades of service in multiple capacities has passed away. 83-year-old Robert Maynard passed away peacefully on Saturday, surrounded by his loving family after a short battle with cancer. According to obituary, Robert devoted his life to his family, his faith, and the community he loved. Maynard served on the Fall River School Committee for 13 years and also served the community through his involvement with the Council on Aging and his work at the Fall River Superior Court. At the family's request, funeral services will be private. Funeral mass will be celebrated at St. Michael the Archangel Church. And it's unfortunate, guys. It really is. I mean, he'll be laid to rest at St. Patrick's Cemetery. And prayers and condolences to his family. And pretty sure we can all be on the same page and saying, fuck cancer. Put fuck cancer in the comments. Now, new pizza place in an old pizza spot. We talked about it a little on Monday, but hey, now we find out they specialize in New York style. Check this out. We'll talk about it. Eatery specializing in New York style pizza opens in Fall River. Looking for New York style pizza, subs, salads, and pasta in the Fall River area? New place just opened on Monday. Samuel Mina went in front of the licensing board Wednesday and received a common victual license to operate Napoli Pizza at 1833 North Main, the former Fiorentina Italian kitchen, which closed in February of this year. The menu features everything from hand-tossed specialty pizzas and calzones to hot and cold subs, wraps, seafood dinners, Italian pasta dishes, and crisp salads. You could stop in for a quick bite, pick up takeout, order delivery in Fall River, or feed a crowd. They offer family meals, catering, and daily specials. Mina is bringing with him pizza making experience, and they make the pizza dough fresh daily along with homemade sauce. The eatery is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sunday noon to 9. Stop by, call 508-300-3886 or order online at It's 24/7. Yeah, NapoliFallRiver.247eats.com is the website. Just give them a call. Do a quick Google. Hey, Napoli Pizza, Fall River. Bang, it pops right up. Call, yo. I mean, I want this, this, and this. Sounds good. Now, if you've tried it out already, comment below. Tell me how it is. Now, moving along with the last news clip we got today, and this is more donations to Maze Playground. Check it out. We'll talk about it. Thanks to Bobby Holmgren and Jaden Juber at Barrett's Waterfront at 1082 Duval Street in Fall River for stepping up to support Maze Playground with a $1,000 donation. State leadership reduced funding to Maze Playground to punish Alan Sylvia for voting for the audit, but the community is stepping up. $1,000 there to help Maze Playground become a reality. Sensory playground for autistic children. Something that's needed in the city, especially with the rise of autism over the last decade or so. It's more being proactive than reactive to something that the city needs. Hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid from Fall River. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into today's episode. Make sure you share this out to your newsfeed. Share this to groups. Tag people in the post. Tag people in the comment section. Send this out to like-minded individuals in Messenger. Put @followers, @highlight. If you're an admin or a moderator of a group, share this out to your group and put @everyone. It tags everyone in the post. It is highly appreciated. Also, comment below where you're watching this from. Are you watching this from the Fall River Experience Facebook page? Are you watching this from Aaron All-Nighter Facebook page? Or are you on YouTube watching us on the Street Magic Multimedia YouTube? Wherever you're watching us from, comment below and make sure you follow and subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you do not miss a thing, especially the Street Magic Multimedia YouTube, which is the hub for everything. Now, with that being said, I hope each and every one of you has a great day. Do the right thing. Stay out of trouble. Treat each other with love, dignity, respect, and all that. You already know what it is. It's your boy Aaron All-Nighter. Fall River. You know I'm off this. Peace.
Here are some job descriptions on the latest hot jobs list from the Mass Hire Fall River Career Center. Custodian, Fall River School District, located at 417 Rock Street, is looking for a full-time custodian, responsible for sanitizing classrooms and restrooms, sweeping and mopping floors, and handling routine minor repairs. Job number 245-54709. Automotive General Service Technician. Auto Care Plus, located at 1904 Bay Street, seeks a full-time automotive general service technician to perform maintenance services like tire changes, oil changes, and other light mechanical tasks. Job number 245-54687. Relationship Banker. Bank of America, located at 87 Mariano Bishop Boulevard, is seeking a full-time relationship banker responsible for processing cash transactions through self-service resources for customers. Job number 245-53626. Registered Nurse, Fall River Healthcare, located at 1748 Highland Avenue, is urgently looking for a full or part-time registered nurse. For more information, call 508-730-1070. Lifespan St. Anne's Hospital, located at 795 Middle Street, has an immediate need for the following full and part-time positions. Behavioral Health Attendant, job number 245-53105. Chief of Pathology, job number 245-53116. For more information about these or other positions, visit Mass Hire JobQuest at jobquest.mass.gov or call the Mass Hire Fall River Career Center at 508-730-5000.
All-nighter. Street magic. Chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. Need y'all to take a ride with me. I'm just giving forever what I know. Riding through my city that they're gentrifying, market rate housing while there's homeless dying. And I know that they're trying cause this program's out there, but I ain't reaching out there. They ain't reaching out there. Empty storefronts, internet to blame. Gotta move different if nothing is the same. Entertainment venues, bringing nightlife. Transparent police, body cams that's live. I mean live stream they whole shift. Personal info can censor it. Even though when involving police it becomes public info. But that's a different topic for a different tempo. Back to my city that they're gentrifying. Panhandlers on the Ave and the addicts dying. Parents crying, losing kids. Half my generation dead are doing bids. So how are we gonna get to the youth? Teach them right and wrong when not to shoot. Started young in kindergarten. Mental health class, your brain's a garden. Teach them all about their feelings. The senior year, let's start the healing. Since tech's here to stay, let's teach with VR. Less bills that way. But what do I know? What can I say? I'm just a kid from Fall River. It's just my observations. Chopped in silence. Kelly Azul on the beat. It's all nighter.